What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to basketball, and more importantly, welcome back to the Rookie Report. This is a series where we take a look at rookies around the NBA, breaking down their film, taking a look at their stats, and just seeing how they're progressing week to week as they start out their NBA careers. We got some new names on the leaderboard this week with guys like Ryan Nembhard, Danny Wolf up there. It's exciting. So we got some new people to break down film-wise, and I'm really looking forward to it. But before we get into all that, make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and comment. I've responded to every single comment on my YouTube channel up to this point, and I intend to keep on doing so. There's 800 videos on the channel now, y'all. There's a lot of content out there. Go digest some of the other stuff out there. Last week in the film room is up. We got the episodes of the progress report from last week, which was really interesting. I really recommend you guys diving into that. We got mock drafts, trade big boards, all the fun stuff that you want in the NBA. But with all that being said, let's jump into the video. And that brings us back to the rookie report spreadsheet. Actually, it's last week in the film room. We kind of double up on this spreadsheet, the same one from the video yesterday. But anyway, basically, for those of you new to the channel, because like 60% of you are on any given video, I like to build spreadsheets to kind of help visualize the things that we're talking about in YouTube videos. So this is a live updating board of rookies and their scoring throughout last week. And last week is a Monday to Monday view because I record these on Tuesday morning. And AVC, why do we put these guys in order of highest points per game to lowest points per game? Well, one, that's just fun, but more importantly, we've done the research and we found that more often than not, the rookie that scores the most points per game is the one that wins Rookie of the Year. There are some odd exceptions here or there that you can look into, but more often than not, that's the main indicator. So on this side of the screen, we've got the weekly leaders, and then back over here, we're keeping track of the yearly so that we can kind of see, hey, how much is this proven to be correct. But with all that being said, we're going to talk about each of kind of the 15 main leaders. I've got a couple guys picked out that I want to break down some film on this week. We'll go into the analytics, all of that, whatnot. But before we get into all of that, a word from our partnership. Stop right there, y'all. I've got some breaking news to talk about. That's right, I'm interrupting this mildly interesting YouTube video because we've got a special channel announcement. I'm proud to announce that we've got our first ever channel partnership, Fan Daily. Have you ever wanted one place that keeps you fully up to date on the schools you care about the most? Well, Fan Daily builds a personalized daily newsletter around the programs you care about most. You can pick up to 3, and Fan Daily pulls everything together for you. Team news, game previews, key stats, and updates on all your school's athletes now playing in the NFL, NBA, WNBA, MLB, and the NHL. Instead of digging through apps and feeds, you can get one clean daily email that tracks your teams and their pro alumni automatically. It's simple, accurate, and actually useful. I hope you all know that I really value your time. I've been approached by a lot of other companies before that want to partner with the channel, but I've just never really felt there was a good fit up to this point. But the guys at Fan Daily approached me and I got to talk to them, hear their story a little bit, and I just really vibed with what they're trying to do. In a world where we get fed a lot of nonsense on the daily, it felt good to kind of just have control over the media that was being sent to me every day. It's like exactly what I wanted to see. And by the way, this isn't a paid partnership. This is really just two small businesses in my channel and their website realizing that we could probably help each other out. We've got some similar goals and values, similar audiences, so we really just kind of want to start working together a little bit. So I encourage you today, go create your own custom newsletter. The link to their website will be in the description down below. Take control of your media feed. But now, let's get back to the video. All right, we're back and we're talking about guys. Let's start off with Cooper Flagg. He's finally #1 on the list. Cooper Flagg's been hooping recently, man. He's been doing a really good job out there. In this last week, 21 points per game, 4.5 assists, 7.5 rebounds, 50% from the field. I don't care too much about the three-point shot right now. Here's my typical little PSA that I have to say about like young guys in the NBA from my time in like player development and coaching and stuff like that. Try not to judge rookies and their efficiency too hard. The rookies this year are doing really well, man. Like they really, really are. But like just because somebody's not shooting all that well this year, like don't write them off or anything. Normally by the end of the second season is when I want to start to see some consistency being built. And then as we're watching the third season, that's when I can kind of tell if people are maybe going to stick around or not, right? So be patient with people. I know we're quick to judge everyone nowadays, but we're just now kind of hitting the 20 game mark in the season. So we'll start to be a little more critical of these guys far down the line for them. But Cooper Flagg, obviously being much more of a off-ball player now that we're giving more time to Ryan Nembhard, who we're going to break down later this video. But it's been nice to see Flagg kind of get to play more so a role that makes sense for him. He doesn't have to run the whole offense right now. That's really hard to ask of a rookie in general, but he's still racking up some decent like assist numbers here and there just out of like being a smart basketball player, being that secondary creator, especially in transition. He's made a lot of really nice plays. Still settles for some jumpers that maybe you wouldn't like to see. Like if we pull up old Coop here and take a look at like his shot chart, let's take a look at it. See, like all these like little sporadic ones right here, like that's not really where I want Cooper Flagg right now. I want a lot around the rim and then some plain catch and shoots here. And if we take a look at the shooting, the percent assists for his 3-point shots are really low, meaning he's what's the word that I'm looking for? He's creating a lot of his own shots, which is not really what I want to see out of him right now. Like I don't need Cooper Flagg taking step back threes and shit like that. Like let's get you going towards the rim, let's get you coming off screens and shit like that, crashing, all of that whatnot. Like just go be a hooper for now, and then we'll try to get you some catch and shoot opportunities. The fact that we're not getting like more corner threes or something for him is a little bit disappointing, but I know the Mavericks, like I think we haven't been too happy with some of their game plan and strategy this season, but I try to be very patient because like Anthony Davis has been out for most of this year. Derek Lively's been out a lot of this year. Kyrie Irving's been out all of the year. Those are your 3 best players, right? And they're just not available, and that makes things very, very difficult. Combine that with the fact that like D'Angelo Russell's just been really wonky this year, and again, I question kind of what's going on there, but it's a contributing factor, right? So Cooper Flagg, very good right now. Like just go out there, get your buckets, be confident. 21 points per game as a rookie is insane. Very, very good. Jeremiah Fear is a guy that continues to be towards the top of this leaderboard, in large part due to just having opportunity, right? Like all the other guards on the Pelicans are hurt, so he's going to get his time, and he gets his shots up. Probably the most notable thing he did this week was getting a little bit of a scrap with Rui Hachimura. I guess he's trying to kind of be a pest, if you would. Like, that's kind of the role that he's trying to achieve with that one, but fair enough. Whatever. 15.5 points per game. The assist numbers continue to be somewhat low for him. 3.5 rebounds. The field goal percentage, again, not great, but it's not the biggest deal. He hit his threes this week, which is nice. One thing that we continue to see with Fears is he does get baited into a lot of shots that defenses are trying to give up to him, a lot of like free throw jumpers, things like that. But one of the areas that I've continually been impressed with him is like even in like some rougher games, like in transition, he's not afraid to like go at people, take some contact. He can finish with both hands. I've been really impressed with him so far. I believe we broke down Fears last week. Did we not? I believe so. Yeah, we broke down some Jeremiah Fears film. You can actually see it right there in the preview. So if you want to go see some of that, go do it. But the next guy we want to talk about is Ace Bailey. We've broken him down once before, and we're going to start to do it again, man. Ace has just been like honestly great for the Jazz as of late. They even won a pretty big game yesterday, wasn't it? They beat the Rockets, I believe. Yeah, they beat the Rockets if I remember correctly. So Ace, he plays a lot differently than some of the other rookies out here. He's off ball, right? He's off ball. He's not really creating any of his own stuff right now. And so if we pull up Ace, and we'll talk about his stats from this week in just a second, but taking a look at his shooting, right? Like he's being created for by other people primarily. He's playing off ball. He's still getting some sporadic like mid-range shots here, but mostly it's at the rim, and then he's getting those kind of corner opportunities that we talked about we wanted for Cooper Flagg. But 14.5 points per game. He's had a couple of 20-point outings in the past couple weeks. 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Again, not doing too much else besides just waiting for the ball and then going and scoring once he gets it, right? The field goal percentage was great. 3-point percentage was great. It's a lot of catch and shoot. It's a lot of like catch and rip to the rim or cut back door and get things. I love it, man. I love that for a rookie. Like he's getting his opportunities. He's taking advantage of it. He's being efficient, not making a ton of mistakes. I think it's great stuff. So I say we start out with some Ace Bailey film. Again, taking a look at the Jazz, they've had some interesting games as of late. In this game here against the Golden State Warriors, Ace Bailey had 21 points in it. Very, very cool. Not much else to write home about outside of the fact that he was just out there getting some buckets. So I say we start to break this stuff down right here. I'm not going to get into defense or anything right now. Like, I might get into more of that as we go into like the middle of the season. I think that's probably more appropriate for the time being. But Ace's defense has been like hit or miss. Like, sometimes he's falling asleep on things, just not knowing where he needs to be, right? Probably doesn't know the personnel totally well yet. So those are the things we need to work on. Quick PSA. These videos are going to get demonetized. They always do. YouTube's going to take them down. YouTube, please don't take these videos down. Like, I'm trying to make educational content here. I'm not trying to pass this content off as my own. I always say, and I put it in the description too, along with my legal defense, which has been working as of late. It takes a while, but it works, so watch out. NBA and YouTube. But yeah, this is educational content. It's transformative. I'm talking, rewinding, doing all that stuff to make this video transformative and new. So it's not, I should be protected under fair use. But anyway, they're still going to demonetize me. Let's watch some film. Ace Bailey here, rocking number 19. Oh, we always got to say this too. Utah, change your name. Change your name. I'm sick of it being the Jazz. I want you guys to be like the Mountaineers or some other shit. Change your name. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Also, if anyone knows why Ace Bailey wears number 19, I'd be really curious to know. So right off the bat, just some high pick and roll. Keontae George has a pretty high usage rate as of late for the Jazz, and it sometimes results in like 18 turnovers and one really bad game this week. But he can also move that rock around. But again, I encourage you guys to go watch the progress report on him, because it gives a lot of context about another young player they're growing. But here we go. Jimmy Butler stepping in. Here we go. Interesting. Let me see this rip one more time. So we got Keontae George making a tough pass over there. And what are we going to do? Jimmy Butler with not a super hard closeout, as always with rookies. Like, teams are typically okay with the rookies taking shots. That's just is how it is, right? You gotta let somebody get the shots up, because it's hard to guard everyone in the NBA. So typically they're like, man, fuck the rookies, right? Like, they can do whatever they want. All right, we're ripping. I love this little. I didn't get to see the floater. I presume it went in. Did it go in? Do I know if it... Oh, he missed it. Well, I like the shot attempt. So that's what we got. All right, Ace Bailey. Looks like he had a decent defensive play. Right here, we're running. Passing it over there. Hey, go lay that shit up. Good stuff. Nothing too crazy there. Here we go. Lauri Markkanen. Ooh, could have hit him right there. Are we going to hit a little swing pass over, though? There we go. Catch. We're just getting right into it, man. I love his three-point shot. And it's been falling, man. It's been falling. Remember, he was on a minutes restriction for a large part of this season, so a lot of the lower stats at the beginning of the year was him dealing with some knee issues, and he seems like the kind of guy that you give him enough minutes, he hits more of a flow state, so something to take note of here. But just the balance that he has in his jumper is what kind of enthralled me with him as a prospect. Like, lands perfectly on 2 feet here, evenly spaced, feet are just perfectly balanced, jumps together, form looks just awesome. So I'm enthralled with it. Like, a guy being that big and doing all that, awesome. Oh, I love watching Jazz offense, man. It's so like simple yet effective. Here we go. Markkanen just coming over the top, so you can get into this simple little pick and roll here. Svi Mykhailiuk and Ace Bailey, their jobs are just to stand in these fucking corners all day. And it's awesome. So they come over and help. He kicks out. Not even really any fucking dip in this shot. He's just getting it up. That one, interestingly enough, if I can take a look at it one more time. Let's see. Ace Bailey, catch. It's pretty good, man. He's got his elbow flaring out just slightly on this, so maybe a little bit cramped in the corner, and that's why it ends up going to the right. All right, here we go. Standing in the corner again. Boom, boom, catch. Form looks great. Just long. I can live with long. I'll have some people I know for sure being like, oh, AVC, yeah, Ace Bailey can't fucking dribble. He can't do all of this shit. First of all, since you're saying all this dumbass shit, hitting you with an ad, I really hope an ad played right there or whatever, otherwise I'm gonna look really stupid. But yeah, that's the kind of power I have over you hoes. But anyway, like, don't worry about that shit right now, man. Let people get good at, like, one thing at a time, this thing at a time. Be patient with development. Like, not everyone has to be like fucking Victor Wembanyama or like Luka Doncic right away. Like, I think it's gonna come with time, man. Just play your role for now, and then we'll work on the other stuff in the off season. So just something to kind of keep in mind there. Here we go. Ace. Oh, we're getting some creation. Right here. I didn't love it. It didn't look great, but this is interesting. It's the end of a shot clock, so he has to create something. Doesn't necessarily get to a great spot on the court before he picks up his dribble. Like, he's not even close to the free throw line. And he's forced to take a tough right-handed shot right there, falling down. Like, I don't need to explain to you guys why that's not so great look. It's a good thing he didn't catch that. It probably would have been a travel. Here we go. Walter Clayton, another rookie that's been fun to watch. Here we go. A little bit slow on reacting to this play right here. I think they presumed that he would cut down here. That's what I was waiting for Clayton to do right here. But instead he goes and sets the screen. We're coming over the top. Oh, okay. We're going to take a tough jumper again, and it's going to fall. His jumper's smooth, man. It's really smooth. Here we go. Oh, good defense, George. That's not common for you. Great pass. Ah, not a great pass, but it works. It works. I don't know why that one was that far behind him, but fair enough. It works. I love the transition play on this. Like, this is one where you do need to sprint out ahead of people here, and that's probably the right pass to make. And yeah, way to get bouncy, way to be athletic. Cool, cool, cool. Ace Bailey, what are we doing? Oh, we're getting more of a moving three on this one. That's where it's going to be interesting, right? I'll be curious to see, like, his moving shot numbers versus just, like, catch and shoot at the end of the season. Like, the balance still looks good. He kind of flails his legs out. You can tell on that one, but regardless, like, a lot of it still looks really good. His balance is incredible. Like, even on some of these stops right here, it looks really good. Here we go. Like, I love that. I love it. It looks so clean. And I know, like, I was the one that was like, hey, Ace Bailey's my favorite prospect or whatever, and I kind of maintain that. Like, I haven't changed my mind on that, so I'm not trying to, like, be confirmation bias or anything. There's so much time before we know anything about guys in their career. I just, like, I would feel so good about seeing a lot of this if I was, like, his player development guy. This looks so smooth. It looks really solid there. This one, feet flaring out just a little bit, and so we're noticing that on his moving shots, right? Flaring out a little bit on the jumper with moving ones, so something for us to work on here. Something for us to work on here. Walter Clayton, thank you for clearing out. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're big boying him. We're big boying him. This is Ace Bailey's move. He does this shit all the time, and then everyone posted on Instagram, and they're like, is this a travel? I fucking hate videos like that, where we're trying to figure out if shit is travels or not. I don't know. It feels like society's falling apart. But anyway, stop. Pump fake, right? And what are we doing? We're doing a step through. Step throughs are legal. It's totally fine. Like, it's tough, man. It's a tough move. It really is. Especially because you know he can stop on that first mid-range and get that shot up over people because of the height. So that's something. All right. So I see a window right here, right? Is that George on the other end? It is George. So if I'm Walter Clayton, I'm kind of snaking through here to take Gary Payton out of this play so that we can do kind of a 3-on-3 right here, but he's not able to get ahead. Ace is doing the right thing now of respacing. Like, this is awesome, man. It's so impressive what he's able to do, like, just balance-wise right here. I really don't care that the shot missed. That's a really tough angle to be moving at, and he landed really well on this. Once we get the reps up on it, I feel pretty good about that. Here we go. Because, like, you can't teach this kind of athleticism and coordination at that size. All right, here we go. Okay, that's my basketball. Thank you very much. Can I get a cool jam? Hey, great stuff. Cool. Just getting another three-pointer off. It falls. Just more catch and shoot shit. And that's it for the scoring in this one. No? Yeah, that's it for the scoring in this one. Very, very cool. Again, no playmaking to watch or anything. The next game, though, of Ace Bailey, 19 points just last night. No, 2 nights ago. Yeah, Sunday, November 30th against the Rockets. They played them like back-to-back or whatever. But Ace Bailey in this one, 8 for 12. Again, not much else to go along with it. As we saw, there's not a ton of creation going on for him. It's just catch and shoot, but let's see what he's got going on in this one. Let's see if there's any of those moving shots still. Ooh, we got length on length right here. What do we got? What do we got? Setting the screen, going back over. I love this. I love this. Just basic shit like this, I'm here for it all the time. Just little V-cuts, go get yourself open. Landing balance, the feet look really good. He jumps together pretty well on this one, and it's in. Nice shit, man. Nice shit. He's starting off the games like hitting shots too, which is nice. Here we go. Amen Thompson. Oh, tricked that one. Tricked that one. Give it up. Give it up. Here we go. Oh, why do I watch shit like this? Who's coding this shit? Come on now. Come on now, NBA. Ooh, that was risky. Amen Thompson saw that shit. He was like, ooh, I want that bitch. I want it. All right, we're going to crash. Oh, Lord. Throw that bitch back in. No foul, huh? No foul. All right, here we go. In and out. Boom. Cool. I'm not calling a foul on that either. Here we go. Here we go. What do we got? We're doing some sort of action to try to get open. We're going to see if Jabari can follow us over the top right here. He's not able to, so we keep going. And Jesus, what's going on? Nurkic is parallel to the ground somehow. What happened here? I appreciate Jabari Smith trying really hard to get around that screen. It's not an easy one to get around. We're playing drop coverage right here because, look, Ace Bailey mid-range shots. Rockets are going to live with that all day, right? They're going to live with that. It looks really good. It looks smooth. Good shit, man. Good shit. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, is that an ideal possession for Utah? No, but like as he matures and he becomes like a bigger option for them or whatever, that's going to be a shot we feel a little bit better about, right? As he's like getting to his spots, he's more so playing the game of basketball, which is more of a chess game, right? Where it's reading and reacting to things, and if they're going to give you that look, then you're going to take that look. So is what it is. What I'd like to see here is a cut potentially. Oh no, it looks like Markkanen's going into space here. Interesting that Markkanen's slipping into here. We're going here. Ooh, okay, potentially a move. Oh, okay, good footwork, good patience. I had no idea where he was going on this, and I don't think he knew where he was going on this completely. Give me the basketball. A little in-out move. Didn't quite hurt his Achilles or anything on that, but it scares me always because here's what I'd like to see on catch and shoots, right? Catch right here. If we're gonna rip, just rip through with this leg right here first, with the left leg in this instance. But we're going. Probably had him beat already, but instead hits him with a little hesitation, reads where he is on the court right here, plays with good patience. I love that. That's something you don't see out of a lot of rookies. Lays it up and in. Way to play off two. Ooh, he thought about it right there. Why is that? Look. And I love how we always know where he is. He's always in the corner. It's awesome. Sees the back of his defender's head. He was like, hey, throw that bitch up. I'm going. Cut. They don't see me. Reed Shepherd has caught back on. He is watching. Reed Shepherd, good defensive position, my boy. Good fucking shit. Here we go, coming over the top right here. Reed Shepherd not going to too heavy of a contest, and he's gonna get it off. Yeah, you gotta give him a better contest than that one, old Reed. Gotta give him a better one. Oh my goodness. If that pass doesn't go through, thank you. Jesus Christ, I'd be pissed if I was marking it. Come on, man. Here we go. Great pass, Nurkic. That form's perfect. It's perfect. We love it. Shout out Ace. Here we go. Keontae George gets shot up. Hey, overjumped it. Why am I seeing clips like this? Here we go. Coming over the top again. Give me that basketball. Taking a tough jumper because did we have to? Did we really have to? We didn't necessarily have to, and we got a 7-footer on us. So I'm not loving that one a ton, especially because like Reed Shepherd's right here as well. But okay, do your thing, Ace. Like, you feeling yourself? You've been hitting shots and everything. Cool beans. All right, coming over the top. A little bit of motion right here. Now, not as much space. Filipowski, what he should probably do right here is he should take another step into Jabari Smith right here so he can hold him off because there's no one below him, right? And that way, you can kind of just, like, dish it down to him low and he can just lay the ball up. But he's going to take a mid-range instead. God, Filipowski's, like, spacing and stuff. I never quite understand where he is on the basketball court. But we're settling for this shot again, which we talked about. Like, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. It's not ideal, but something to develop long term, right? Okay, cool. We move on. We're trying to create, right? That's not something we're totally accustomed to right now. We're using our size. That's a crazy shot. That is a crazy look. And they're down by a lot right now, so like, who gives a fuck? Like, they got young dudes on the court and Kyle Anderson. But man, that's a tough jumper right there. That's a tough ass jumper. Kevin Love was on the bench going like, damn. Nothing much else to say about that. I'd like this to be more of an attack. You can tell, not the most comfortable with the ball right now. I need this to be like a rip in kind of attack to see what we can get right here. Filipowski rolls the correct way, but if we penetrate more, Clint Capella has to step up earlier, and then you can make that pass to Filipowski. So that's what I'd like to see. Is this going to be a floater? Oh, interesting. A little bit of hesitation. Just didn't need to do all that. And again, this is just, we got to work on reading the game a little bit, right? Reading the game. You ended up getting a good result, but we could have done that better. And that's what we're here to do. So that's Ace Bailey. That's the first guy we're kind of watching film on today. Let's move on to Con Knipple, the guy that's just been crushing it this season as a rookie. Came back down to earth a little bit this week. Still, 14 points a game as a rookie. Like, still awesome, right? Not getting you 26 like he was the past couple weeks, but did come down to earth a little bit on the three-point shooting. It's going to happen. It's not the biggest deal. Again, I continue to be impressed with him in all the different ways they use him. Like not only is he having success as a rookie, but he's doing it in so many different ways, which I just find so impressive, right? Sometimes he's setting on-ball screens. Sometimes he's the pick-and-roll ball handler. Sometimes he's coming off like pin downs or drags or like floppy actions or whatever. And obviously the shooting has been incredible. So I continue to be enamored with Con. I can't believe how good he is right away. Let's hope he can have a bounce-back week next week. Now, we got a new face and potentially a new starting point guard for the Dallas Mavericks going forward. And Ryan Nembhard, an undrafted rookie who is crushing it right now and set like an NBA record last night, or not a record, but he was like the first NBA player to have like 25 plus points, 10 plus assists, 0 turnovers, and he had a 100% true shooting night. Insane, absolutely insane. And like he had a couple good games in a row. I'm not sure D'Lo or Brandon Williams getting these minutes back, man. Like I personally found it surprising that Nembhard didn't get drafted. If you guys go back and check like my big boards and stuff, I was like, hey, like this guy could come in and run some shit right away. Like obviously the playmaking is very good. He's a smart player. You guys know his brother Andrew Nembhard for the Pacers, very good player. He's on the smaller side of things, right? But maybe he could be a long-term like a reserve guard for somebody, who knows. But it's showing through right now, right? And look, not many people probably paying the closest attention to him. I haven't really done a deep dive on the film, so I'm kind of curious to jump into these two games that we're going to. But in this last week, almost 14 points a game, 6 assists, 2.3 rebounds, shot the shit out of the basketball. So let's pull up Mr. Ryan Nembhard right here and take a look at this, right? So first of all, 9 games only, right? 9 games. And these last couple games here are the ones where he's really gotten some minutes. So we got 35 minutes last night. That's where he went absolutely bonkers. But otherwise, like, it's not that many minutes. It's just over 20 minutes. And he's been, dude's been hooping. Dude has been hooping. The assist percentage is obviously crazy. If we take a look at the shooting chart, a little bit all over the place right now, but extremely small sample size. So, you know what? Let's not even waste any more time, man. Let's get into the film. Let's see what's going on. This first game is against the Lakers. It's a loss. Not a huge deal or whatever, but he did start in this one. This was his first, he started another game. No, he started like, what did he start opening night? No, he just played opening night, didn't he? Do they have games started on here? This really isn't that important. I'm just curious more, so I don't think they have it listed on here. I could go to Basketball Reference, but I'm not gonna, because I don't give a shit. Let's move on, though, and just take a look at some of the buckets that we're getting here for Ryan Nembhard. He's here with the ball, obviously, and look, Mavericks are in need of some point guard play. I think Brandon Williams has been fine. Like, I don't have a problem with him. D'Lo's been bonkers. I don't know what he's doing out there. Dude's just trying to become more of a bucket getter. Just be the facilitator, man. That's all you gotta do. You got solid players around you, and make an AVC look dumb, because I was really hyped about you going to Dallas. But regardless, AVC can't always predict stupid. Maybe I should be able to. All right, here we go. See, they do not give a fuck about him right off the bat. They do not give a fuck. And this is what we're talking about, right? Like, there's probably, like, in all seriousness, and it's sad to say this, but there's going to be Lakers players that are like, who the fuck is this, right? Like, I promise you that happens, right? Because this guy's not in the scouting report, anything like that. He's just not. That's something they don't care about. Like, I'm sure right before the game, JJ Redick is like, hey, Nembhard start. JJ Redick might make sure that they're ready for this, knowing him. But some NBA coaches would just say, hey, Ryan Nembhard is starting for them tonight. Really pass first guy, so just drop on everything on him, and they'll go, okay, cool. And they're like, hey, Luka, you're on him maybe, so you don't have to guard him. I don't fucking know. It looks like they're putting Braun on him so he can be an off-ball defender, which makes a ton of sense. So JJ Redick definitely did think this shit through. But anyway, yeah, let's watch. So right off the bat, they don't give a fuck. His fadeaway, this is what I remember about him. His fadeaway is so extreme. Take a look at this. He's like, all right, fuck you guys. I'll take it. That's such a fade. Like, that's such like a Kobe fade right there. I'm here for it. Here we go. Spacing back out again. LeBron playing like extra help D. They do not give a fuck about him. This is what we call a gap close right here, meaning you're kind of leaving a gap so that they can't blow by you. We're cool with you shooting that shot. He covers a lot of ground still, but he hits that bitch. Let's take a look at the shooting form, though. So catch and shoot. As a righty, the ball's a little bit to his left right off the bat is what I'm noticing. Like, the feet look really good. 45 degrees opposite of the shooting arm, spaced well. He looks balanced. You want the ball as a right-handed shooter to come from your right hip, past kind of your right shoulder, right eye, up and through. The ball looks like it's crossing over from his left a little bit, and that can cause some variance in the shot. It goes in anyway. Good shit, Nembhard. Okay, so we got Braun on him again, and we're going. We don't really give a fuck about him or whatever. Here we go. I love the patience that he's playing with, just hitting this tough-ass midi. Like, Lakers, like, I know JJ Redick's like, and they won this game. He's like, I'm cool with that. I know he's saying I'm cool with that shot, but hey, tough-ass make. Tough ass make. What do we got? This is not an anything clip. Come on, NBA.com. You guys can do it. Get better coders. Get on your coders. This looks like it's not going to be nothing either. What's going on? What's going on? Swing one more. Swing one more. We rip. Float me. Float me. Yup. That's the AVC special right there. That's my shot. You guys have heard me say it if you've been watching the channel before. This is really extreme, but the free throw line floater was my shot every time I put that bitch up, and I put it up a lot. Like, I'm talking like 3-4 times a game or whatever. Everybody said, hell no, that bitch goes in 9 out of 10 times. I'm like that with that shot, because like, what are they supposed to do about it? It's tough as hell. It's not the most analytically efficient shot, but I make it enough to make it analytically efficient. That's enough of me, like, talking about myself today. Watch me go hoop now later today in my little, like, semi-pro league and just get absolutely cooked. Just get cooked. All right, again, ooh, a little bit of a hesitation on that one. Yeah, he hesitated on this one. Watch. He caught it. He was like, I don't really know, and he puts it up, and it's way off. Yeah, if you hesitate, y'all, you are, like, way more likely to miss the shot. Just trust your form. Just trust your form. Cooper, nobody's guarding him. I don't know why the leg flare out. We don't need the leg flare out, but it's something you see with smaller guards sometimes because they feel like that's gonna like help them get the ball all the way there, but it's just not necessary. Just not necessary. But it's a cool shot. It's a cool shot. So again, I don't really know how much more we need to watch this in terms of scoring. They're not guarding him, right? They're just straight up not guarding him. Let's watch one more. He's got Reeves on him. Cool. He's going to get to the rim, take some contact, and he's not able to finish through it. Okay. Clearly, the Lakers aren't going to guard him, right? I don't need to watch any more of that stuff. It is what it is, right? I do want to take a look at the playmaking in this one. He didn't play quite as many minutes, but let's take a look. Let's take a look at how the playmaking looks right here. Nice little skip pass there. Good move by Christie. Cool shit. I like how much oomph he put on that pass right there. What do we got? I can't tell what the Mavericks are trying to do with AD right here. They're really just trying to like get him right there, and Luka knows it, so he's like, I'm just going to stay right here. I don't have to guard this guy. JJ said I didn't have to. Is able to find AD there. Great pass. I like that he's playing off 2 and he's not playing rushed. And he's a little bit of an older rookie, right? Out of Gonzaga, if you were curious. But yeah, I'm not surprised to see him maybe a little bit more poised with the basketball. This is nice. This is nice. Good snake through. Like, all this is great. Not playing with like too much like, I gotta go. It's under control the whole time. He knows where he's at. Finds a great shooter. Great shooter does great shooter things. Good stuff. ABC, Klay Thompson's not shooting his weather here. Shut the fuck up, Billy. Do you want another ad to play? Do you want to? I'll do it. I'll fucking make you watch an ad. Don't think I won't, man. And this video is probably demonetized anyway, so that means you're just paying the NBA now. Yeah, how do you feel about that? Contributing to big business and everything. Look at you. Great pass. Great seal off by Cooper Flag. LeBron's like, I'm too old for this shit, man. All right, and we already saw this one. So that's the first one. This is the big one, right? Ryan Nembhard just last night beating the Nuggets in a shock. But in this one, he got his minutes, 34 minutes. They said, hey, you balled out last time, Ryan. Let's give you the rock again. 12 for 14, 4 for 5 from 3. 10 assists, 0 turnovers. Let's watch this bitch. Let's see what he's doing here. Are they not guarding him again? Where is it? Oh, do they not have the clips ready yet? No. What do you mean you don't have the clips ready now? Alrighty, y'all, it is now much later in the evening. I ended up just deciding to come back to this later because I want to watch the Ryan Nembhard film. I think it's a good thing, so it's just later now. Your boy just got back from hooping. He had an okay day, if I'm being honest. It was okay. Blew a couple shots that I should have made, regret it, and I cramped at the end, so that kind of sucked. I also have a new light now in my setup, so we're going to see if I appear any clearer in things going forward. But anyway, let's watch Ryan Nembhard film because you guys are in the middle of the YouTube video and don't give a fuck about the inner workings of how these videos are made. So let's see it. Dude was hooping in this one, right? We're hooping. Alrighty, are they gonna guard him? They're just kind of playing drop coverage right now. This is nothing too crazy. Great screen by AD. Gets to his spot on the court. Float that up. Ooh, so this is one of the few shots he misses is the first one. Interesting. Okay, because it's a lot of makes after this. Alrighty, they're not covering him too hard. Jamal Murray, he just can't be asked right now. He's like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, hey, good shit. This little fadeaway, his fadeaway kills me. I love it. It's so extreme because like he's what, like 5'10", probably. Like he's pretty small. So we're gonna hit this little fader again. How did we get to that spot on the court? I don't exactly know because the cameraman's not doing their job. We got Dwight Powell in the game too. Shout out Dwight Powell. All right, here we go. We got him and D'Lo out here with Dwight Powell, Cooper Flag. Alrighty. What's going on here? Interesting spacing. All right, we're out here. Let's see. They're just kind of going under on him, and he's just going to keep pulling up and hitting these middies. Fair enough. Again, like, is that like a long-term thing that we want to be doing as Ryan Nembhard? Probably not, but I appreciate that he's taking the shots that they're giving to him, and he's trying to get his minutes, right? He's trying to get his minutes. We're getting a 3-point shot up here. Let's take a closer look at the footwork here. The feet are maybe just a little bit wide, if I'm being honest, just a little bit wide. He looks pretty balanced. He's leaning a little bit too far forward. Sometimes guys do this when they feel somebody trailing them, so I'm not tripping about it too much. Doesn't quite like jump together either. He kind of just lunges forward. Like that, his fadeaway motion kind of continues into his like set shot right here. See how he just kind of rocked forward? That's not ideal. It leaves more room for variance, so not a big deal. All right, come over the top. We're just gonna keep getting this little midi fade. We're just gonna keep hitting this little midi fade. I'm with you, Dwight Powell. Look at Dwight Powell right here. He's like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, Rook. Good shit. This is probably why I don't get the good ads on the vid, man. I be cussing too much. I be cussing. All right, here we go. Pass back over here. What could we have done here? Nobody picked you up because nobody gave a shit. And look, he's pass first, right? He's trying to initiate some stuff right here. What I would have done right here, personally, right, is I like try to take as much ground as people are willing to give you right away. That's something Steve Nash was really good at, and maybe that's something he can embody a little bit, being a little bit smaller, not the most athletic, right? Like take as much ground as they can give you and then work your way back out from there. Oh, shout out this dude, by the way. What the fuck is his name? Is it Spencer Jones? Kind of out of nowhere dude that's been low-key hooping for the Nuggets, so a guy that we're gonna have to watch or whatever. But yeah, take a little bit more ground, see if maybe Cooper can't get a back door or something like that, maybe. But we're respacing, nobody's guarding him again with the shot form on this. Take a look. So watch his feet, and see how he just kind of like throws them forward. It doesn't feel that reliable to me. Okay, so that's a missed 3. I don't know, not a big thing overall. What's going on with the spacing right here? What happened on the play? Okay, so we got Peyton Watson right here. Come on, man. Come on, what the fuck was that, Peyton? Like, Peyton, like, I know this hasn't been a lockdown defensive season for you, and you've been having to do more offensively or whatever, but come on. Like, you didn't even jump at it. You just took yourself out of the play. All right, he's wide open, again with a weird form, but that shit goes in anyway. If we see another 3-pointer, which I believe we will, right here. All right, so he's wide open. They're not guarding him. Max Christie, also ready right here. Dude's ready to take a deuce or shoot a 3. Either one he's set for right now. So watch the shot. With the way that he's kind of like standing like this, it's not too bad in this one, honestly. With some of his wider stances, I'm like, it's a lot harder to kind of be athletic and make a move out of the 3-point stance if you need it. So just something to kind of keep in mind with that. But that one, again, kind of throwing his leg forward. Watch this. Watch his right leg. So kind of throws it forward, like the bitch going in. So good for him, but it's not one that I'm like in love with. Here we go. Fadeaway midi again. Yeah, buddy. We're so here for it. All right, we're going. Can I get a fadeaway midi? Ooh, crafty little guy layup. I would have loved if it was off 2 feet, but sometimes when you're the little guy, you just got to get it up on the rim as quickly as possible. Peyton Watson and me did not see that coming. Najee Marshall, big chilling in the corner. What do we got here? Tim Hardaway Jr. He's yelling. He's here. We got a 2-3 zone. Interesting. And like, look, Coop, if they're going to elevate the 2-3 right here, I know Coach K, or not Coach K, I know they taught you this at Duke. At least I hope so. Sink back a little bit here so that you can slip behind. You're a big athletic dude like that. That's what I'd like to see. All right, what are we doing? Oh, we're just pulling that bitch. Okay, fair enough. Hey, sometimes you got your nights. All right, here we go. Can we get another midi fadeaway? Yup. This is what I'm saying. Attack Jokic. Look, I love Jokic, right? Love him to death. He ain't gonna block your shot. He doesn't want to get in the foul trouble either. So just like go at him. Like just because he's big, don't mean he's gonna do something about it. Like I'm all here for that. Good shit, Ryan. Here we go. We got this other guy on him. We're keeping him off balance right now. Fadeaway midi, bottoms. He's hunting right now. I'm here for it. Oh, and those are the shots. Okay, fair enough. Now I just got to watch the assists, and then I get to go edit this video because then I'm done with it. Hallelujah. Then I'm going to eat a pork chop. Again, you don't give a shit about that. Here we go. Let's see the play. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Go get the position and don't give it back up. Like sometimes you see guys like pass out of this or whatever. Like, if you can keep your dribble, Steve Nash used to do this all the time. Like, dribble back around, like, you fought hard to get to this spot. Like, this opens up other things. Hold your dribble as long as you can right here. AD's just doing whatever the fuck he's doing right now, like passing it back out. He's like, all right, fuck it, I'm open, midi, bang. Like, that's all Ryan right there. That's all Ryan. All right, here we go. This is just two-man ball again. I don't really care about this. Here we go. Let's go. Move the ball here. Give the ball back. Great, simple stuff. Great cut by Anthony Davis right here. He did the right thing, filled the gap. Zignaji was not quite paying attention. He probably could have taken that away, and I think that's what coach is upset about. All right, what do we got right here? D'Angelo Russell's like, give him the basketball, please. They're double teaming Coop here. All right, it's going to be hard to get an inside pass to Dwight Powell here. The skip pass to Christie doesn't make sense because there's not someone standing right here to help deflect it. So, yep, this is the right play. Are we going to get penetration? We're going in. Let's go. Boom. Dwight Powell jumper. Not one that I had on my scratch card, but fair enough. Cooper flag. Okay, why was that clip on there? We don't know. Maybe it was an assist and we just didn't get to see it. Off ball, Ryan Nembhard. Love it. And right into action. Cool. Cooper flag three-pointer. He's got the same little thing with his shot, doesn't he? Watch his feet come forward. Watch this. Boom. This is the rookie report. So we're reporting on rookies. You can't be mad at me. Look, throws the right foot forward just a little bit. Something we got to work on. We know what we got to work on with Coop and his shot. Oh, there's... Oh. We were just hyping you up, my boy. We were just hyping you up. I'm so sorry. And now you're in this position. That's, let's move on. Let's move on. Here we go, Ryan. What we got, Ryan? Yep, throw that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Go get that position early. Thank you. Thank you. Like, just, there we go. We slide back. That's great. He didn't even have to go that far in to go get it this time, but like, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good stuff. All right, we got Spain action right here. Kick it back out. Spain action worked. Bruce Brown is upset about it. There we go. He's like, God damn it. D-Lo, bottoms. Good shit, D-Lo. Good shit. All right, what else we got? What else we got? No turnovers either. Just a very simple Klay Thompson coming down off a pin down. Not even a pin down. He just kind of ran around the screen. That's Golden State days. I don't think Dwight was even ready for that. Here we go. We're blowing by the guy. Nice pass. Good stuff. Why was that pass open? Let's take a look. So, we beat the guy right here. Peyton Watson is last line of defense right here because Tim Hardaway Jr.'s got here. Jokic can't actually step in. He's just going to swipe because he's one pass away. And look, you beat your guy, so somebody's got to help. Jokic actually went in pretty far. I'm surprised about this. But Watson did his job, so somebody's going to be open. Tim Hardaway Jr. does the right thing here and X out. What does X out mean? Because somebody else had to help here. That was two passes away, so now you have to take that next one. So very good. Great stuff, but he makes it anyway. But solid defense by the Nuggets overall. Okay, and we saw those already. Okay, guys, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, so what I decided to do is I'm probably just gonna have to record some stuff later, and you probably just saw me react to more Ryan Nembhard stuff. Wow, wasn't he great? Wasn't he just spectacular? Did you see him dunk on that dude? Shit was crazy. Shit was crazy. Anyway, we move on. Next one, we got a couple of Brooklyn Nets, because there's always a couple of Brooklyn Nets. There's so many of them that are rookies. They're gonna end up on here. Yegor comes in at number 6, 13.5 points per game, almost 4 assists, a little over 5 rebounds. That's a nice week. It's a nice week. The efficiency, still rough. He still can't really create for himself right now. Like, I love that he's always in the right place at the right time. That's great, right? Like, he's paying attention, working his ass off. We absolutely love it. It's not all coming together yet. We knew Yegor was probably going to be more of a developmental story. He just needs to get bigger, stronger. Is he going to be a guy with the ball in his hands more? If so, we need to improve the ball handling, right? But as of right now, Yegor, still just a project. It was a solid week overall. I don't really care that the efficiency wasn't all that great. But a new Brooklyn Net has entered the chat. Danny Wolf is finally getting some fucking minutes. We were much higher on Danny Wolf than most people here on the channel. I find 7-foot dude that can move like he does extremely intriguing, and I don't know why more people didn't, just being honest with you. I think the passing and all of that stuff is really interesting. And he had a good week this week. 12 points, 2 assists, 5.3 rebounds. Doesn't play like a ton of minutes or anything, but shot the ball well from 3 this week. Made some plays. I'm here for it, and we got some film to break down of him. I hope all of it is ready for us to watch. But the first one here, got 30 minutes out of Danny Wolf in a game against the Bucks where things got out of hand very quickly, but he got some burn, 8 for 16 in this one. Let's take a look. I kind of want to watch some of the playmaking, too, for Danny Wolf, so let's see it, man. Like, okay, right off the bat, right off the bat, right? 7-foot dude, and look, you don't have to agree with like me and my evaluations, right? I mean, I do like some of this scouting shit professionally, right? Let me just brag really quick about like my profession outside of my hobby of YouTube, right? You don't have to agree with me. But let me just tell you, I'm going to pull my I know more than you guys shit right now. You should be excited watching somebody this big move like this. Just moving like this smoothly and this fast. Like, maybe you don't recognize it because you just haven't seen like shit like this or paid as close of attention to it as I have. That clip alone makes me go, whoa, that's interesting. I want to explore that a little bit more. So regardless of everything else that you see, right? That right there should make you excited. Just me trying to help you guys get better at scouting and shit like that. We cut to the rim. Oh, we tricked that bitch. Why did we finger roll it? Why did we finger roll it? So right off the bat, now I'm criticizing him already. Like, boy, you 7 feet. Go lay that bitch up off the glass. Get it up off the glass. Use your left. Use your left. Yeah, not a big deal. We tricked that bitch, though. We tricked that bitch. Here we go. Let's watch this form. Let's watch this form. Right off the bat, ball's sitting in the left pocket. Supposed to be in the right pocket. Not what we want to see. But shot goes up. If I can watch his feet one time. That sounds like weird in practice. Like, man, the rest of his form's perfect. Like, the rest of it's perfect. If we get it to a better starting point, like, the upper release looks great. The bottom looks awesome. Great stuff. Good looking stroke right there. Here's Ben Seraph, another rookie. Drake Powell, another rookie. How many rookies can we put on the court? As many as we want in Brooklyn. Here we go. Ooh, hesitation. Hesitation. Made that bitch anyway. Don't hesitate, man. Pull that bitch. He's like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. Form looks good, though. Form looks good. I'm getting an Amazon update right now. I'm getting another light for my setup right here so that hopefully when next time I have to do like an ad read or something like that, I don't look quite as blurry. I'm sorry that it doesn't look good. You guys go check out Fan Daily and everything. Fan Daily's sick people, and I think their product's cool. Here we go. Here we go. We're cutting. Oh, great back door. Great back door. They're not guarding the rookie because that's typical. Throw that bitch up and, oh, not able to finish it. Not able to finish it. Certainly not like a run, jump, and dunk kind of big man, right? This is more of a Şengün or a Jokic, but like a little bit more coordinated. He's a guy that had one of those like late growth spurts or whatever, but the coordination maintained itself. Here we go. Here we go. Again, they are not guarding him. That is a deep one, and that bitch is falling. That bitch is falling. Good stuff, Danny. Good stuff, Danny. This is an Ivy League kid right here. Here we go. Catch and shoot again. Damn! We're hitting. We're hitting. Like, the balance is great. I really don't have any notes. Like, I wish he would have like jumped together. As always, I'm a perfectionist about shit, but like, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. See, now this is my thing. Brooklyn Nets. Like, it's cool that we've got all these big dudes in here right now. Like, we got Sharp, we got Clowney, who doesn't want to be a big man anyway, and we got Wolf, who doesn't want to be a big man anyway. Like, can we run some of this like hub type offense with Wolf? That's what I'd be curious to see, because like I know he's got the passing vision, and so then we can have like Sharp setting some off-ball shit for like Clowney or something. That's what I want to see more of. Oh, okay, look what I found. Oh, can we dunk this, please? Hey, there we go. Get the fuck out of here, Kuzma. What are you doing? Kuzma fell asleep on this play. Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch right here. He's like, ah, shit. Okay, and boom. Yay, good stuff. He wasn't high off the ground, but he was there. That's all that matters. That bitch went in. See, look at this. Look at this. This is fun. That's fun. That's nice. I'm not gonna lie, man. That just gets me excited. Like, look, 7-footer moving like this, man. That's not normal. That's not normal. Like, we gotta prioritize this kid more. Okay, we're primary ball handling now. Fuck it. We're down this many points. Who cares? Who cares? Let's do it. Go set a screen for him. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I love it. Look how smooth it is. He can do it, man. He can do it. Get the ball back to me. Fuck it. I'm shooting this bitch again. We off that time. We off that time. Not a big deal. That was all first half. Damn. All right, we chest him up, playing off 2 feet. What happened on this one? What happened on this one? We chested him up. We did all the right things. We fell away too much. Like, it's Ryan Rollins in front of us. He's 6'4". Just go, like, straight into him. See how he's kind of, like, falling away like this right now? Go straight into him now. And then you'll make that shot, I promise you. Like, I know you're scared about getting blocked, but no. Sharp, here we go. Here we go. Pass the ball back. Oh, okay, fair enough. Swing the rock. Swing the rock. We got Giannis on us. Don't take that shot. Ooh, okay. See, like, I didn't see that coming. I know I'm getting excited about this, but like, it's a 7-footer doing shit like this, man. It's tough. Like, it's so smooth. He looks so coordinated. Like, that's what Kuzma just told me. He said, this kid's kind of nice. I told you, these guys don't know the rookies on the rookie reports. I promise you they don't. Watch Kuzma right here. Like, I've been on these benches, man. I know. Look at him. He takes it all the way. Kuzma's like, damn, man, he's kind of hitting that bitch. You see him, like, nodding his head. He's like, he's kind of hitting that shit, this white kid. Like, I promise you that's what he's saying. Here we go. Give me this basketball. Oh, and, oh, damn. Had to do what you had to do there. No big deal. What do we got, Wilson? We're giving it up to Wolf. We're taking another shot. Damn, hitting it. We're hitting that shot. I'm here for it, Danny. I'm here for it. What else we got? We gonna get to see more ball handling stuff? They got a guard on him now. They got a guard on him. This is interesting. This is really interesting right here, and he's just gonna pull this bitch again. I didn't love the form on that one. What happened there? What happened there? Look at this. Look at this. Look at how he catches it. Look at, like, okay, his feet are just kind of a different direction now on it. Did that get blocked? I was watching his feet, so I didn't watch the upper half. No, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. Ball must have just slipped. Ball must have slipped. All right, great catch, great balance, and we're still pulling it. That's a good miss. I can live with that. I can live with that. And, oh, we're still here. We're still here. There's no way this is a Danny Wolf clip, is it? It is! Oh no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, let's see. Zaire Williams steal. We're out and running. He does the right thing here, draws him in, and then gives it to the guy that has the running start to go and finish over. Absolutely tricks that shit. Happens to the best of us, even to your boy AVC. It happens. Okay, cool. Do I want to watch some of the playmaking for it? You damn right I do. You damn right I do. I don't want this video to be too long, though. So let me just get into this playmaking shit really quick. Let's see. This is kind of a nonsense one. So this is a nonsense assist. I don't care. Here we go. What do we got? We got ball handler stuff right here. Is this going to be another nonsense one? Yeah, pretty much. Not anything that I care about. Here we go. We're coming over the top. This is the same clip. No, it's not the same clip. It's just Jalen Wilson attacking from the exact same spot. They ran the same play. Okay, so kind of a nothing assist right now. We're going to swing it over there, just making the next right pass. Cool. Look how quickly we got through that. Now I know that none of those were like real playmaking assists. Okay, Danny Wolf. Final kind of piece of film that we'll break down for him. And then I do have just like one more surprise one that I want to do. Normally I do 3 players. I'm going to do a little bit of a bonus for you guys, and hopefully you reward this video with better views and likes and comments because of it. But this is a game against the Hornets where the Nets actually won. They had Michael Porter Jr. back, which is always helpful because he scores all of their points. But in this one, Wolf, about 20 minutes, got up 10 points. Cool to see, only 1 assist. Let's see what he's doing out here. Let's see if we see more of this mobility with the ball. No! Damn it! Okay, we don't. It's not a big deal, ABC. We'll go back. I will watch the Nembhard film. I kind of figured that all this stuff would be up by now. The NBA guys are falling behind a little bit. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I've got another game of film to break down. It's not a big deal. So I'll skip that one for now. And we'll hope Danny Wolf is back next week. Because the next guy I want to talk about is Dylan Harper with this. And then reminder, we'll talk about the rest of the guys afterwards. Dylan Harper's back from injury, 11 points per game. Remember, like, De'Aaron Fox is taking up like some minutes at that point guard spot as well. But he's looking crafty out there, man. The field goal percentage itself is good. The 3-pointer's not falling right now. But it's not a big deal. He's just out there kind of scoring. And I want to show the Dylan Harper film because I think it really kind of exemplifies that one of the things that he does so well, which is when he was a college player, we were like, hey, this guy's got so many kind of different ways to score, and he's kind of already playing chess. I want to show a little bit of the chess right here. So right off the bat, like, Ant's on him, like Ant's playing defense on him right now, right? Like we're not letting him go right now. But coming over the top, we're attacking, finishing with our offhand right there, attacking a shot blocker. Great stuff. Here we go. Terrence Shannon Jr. had to guard a couple people on this one. The 3-point shot looks a little bit off right now. There's a rotation. Watch this on the catch right here. This doesn't look bad, the lower half, but watch, when he jumps, there's like a rotation of his hips. See how his knees like facing this way now, his foot's this way. We gotta get a little bit smoother with that release. That's why that shot is short. All your momentum's like coming inward, and that's not gonna cut it. That is not gonna cut it. All right, here we go. We got pick and roll. Pick and roll again. We're evaluating. We've played the game of chess now. We brought the game back out because we got the switch that we wanted, right? So now let's make something happen. We're attacking, we're chesting him up because he's like 6'5", 220 or something like that, maybe 6'6" or whatever. Good shit. If you see he measured 6'4" at the combat, shut up. They're not good at measuring at the combat. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I measure myself before like I go or whatever. I get the tape measure. Your boy's 6'5". I know that. And then I stand next to other motherfuckers and determine shit from there. So I don't know what they're doing there. Like, you can ask other NBA players. Like, they don't measure it correctly there, which I don't know why that's the case. That's a tough look. That's a tough look. Now, what I love, if he chested up again and kind of took him all the way to the rack and didn't end up all the way out here for a shot, sure. But the fact that he made that shot, kind of crazy, right? I just love how he's reading the game already, man. He's reading it already. This rookie class is impressive, man. If we go back to last year and we looked at like this same board, because we had this big board every week, it wasn't even close to this level of production. Again, there's people injured and shit like that, so these guys are getting more opportunity, but it is what it is. All right, we're running, throw that ball ahead, give me this, finish, cool, very nice, very nice. Way to run, way to take the contact, great stuff. I love this. We're reading and reacting to things right away. Like, look at this. Like, he could have very well just said, I'm getting a screen right here, but Rob jumped it, so he reacted, right? Now we're taking our time again. We're taking this shot here. Like, I don't even care that he missed it, man. We're reading and reacting, taking what the defense gives us. Here we go. Go get that ball again. What are we doing? What are we doing? We got Jalen Clark on us, good defensive player. I'm just going to chest you up and go all the way and finish through you. That's tough. Who's this over here? Watch this in the stands right here. Watch him chest up or whatever. Who did that? Look, this dude right here. I know you didn't hoop. I know you didn't hoop. He said he put his elbow out or everything. Shut the fuck up. I get it. You played like high school basketball and scored like 4 points in a game once. Shut the fuck up. Like that ain't no foul, man. Not in the league. Not when you real hoopers. Like, oh, I love this. I love this. It's just it's not like rushed. It's under control. It's great stuff. Like I do this all the time when I'm playing. Like, you just always try to make it so that the player has to keep turning their head and keep turning their body. Then you chest them up like that and just go finish through. That's pretty stuff, man. The Spurs got a good one. The Spurs got a good one. This is where the Spurs fans now go, ABC, how are we going to manage having to give a max extension to Carter Bryant and Dylan Harper in 4 years? Fucking relax, okay? But we'll deal with that when we come. Hey, all the way. Great stuff. Great stuff. Feet were pointed where they wanted to go. Cool. We're going at Ant-Man again. We're reading. We're reacting. Having to take a tough shot because it's the end of the shot clock. Great defense by Anthony Edwards. We all know when Anthony Edwards wants to, he locks the fuck up. Here we go. Here we go. We rip through. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this right here. Look at this rip through right here. Let's see. Look at the catch. Like, I'm here for this. I'm here for this. I like it all the way. Probably could have made the pass to my boy Biombo, but that's all right. That's all right. We're still going. We still got one more shot, because why the hell not? Here we go. We're just going to take a tough 3 on this one. That one's off. Do we still have the little twist? I want to see. He's a little bit wide in this one. This knee's pointed inwards just a little bit, so not perfectly balanced. And yep, the twist is still there, and it's going to end up going to the right. So, I'm excited. I'm excited about Dylan Harper, man. I think he's a lot of fun. Next couple guys, let's roll through these. Micah Pevy, he's been getting minutes, man. All the Pelicans rookies get minutes. I've been pretty impressed with Pevy. Like, there's 1 or 2 times where I'm watching him where I'm like, okay, you probably didn't need to take that one, but I get it. You're trying to be aggressive right now. But otherwise, like, I think he's done an okay job of just blending in and like being a solid defensive player. I know the efficiency's not great right now, but like 10 points a game as a rookie, I'm here for it, man. Will Richard continues to do Will Richard things. He just blends in, looks like a vet. I don't need to explain anything else about him. Tyrese Proctor getting minutes right now, along with like guys like Jalen Tyson really benefiting from the Cavs just having like some depth concerns right now because of all the injuries or whatever. So he gets to get out there, go get some buckets. It's not the most efficient stuff right now. I think in a couple years he could be a decent reserve big or guard though, like a combo guard. So that's my stuff with him. Glad he got to get out there this week. Derek Queen, not as good of a week this week. The efficiency definitely a little bit more off. Some of the rookie mistakes that he commonly makes of just not making the right passes or the wrong reads on things showed a little bit more this week. But hey, he's a rookie. He's going to have those ups and down weeks. Like overall, like he's been entertaining. And yes, he does look like a 40-year-old YMCA player when he's out there. Caleb Love. We broke down Caleb Love. Was it last week? I think it was last week, wasn't it? Yeah, it was last week. He's kind of shot chucking, in my opinion. He's out there. He's trying to earn his contract, and I totally get that. I'd like to see him try to blend into an offense a little bit more, but I don't really know if Portland's running anything all that complicated anyway. So is what it is. Cedric Coward, a little bit lower than he was at the beginning of the year. Definitely suffering from not having like creators on the team anymore. When he had guys like Ja out there, it looked a lot better, so we'll see if that kind of continues to be the case from going forward. And then Ben Seraph got some minutes this week. Nothing the most productive out there, but again, he's getting out there. He's making a couple plays. I sometimes think he's making the wrong read out there, but surprise, surprise, rookie point guards, it's hard. It's really, really hard, so I'm not tripping about it. If we can bring up some of the other guys that didn't appear on here, VJ Edgecombe, definitely slowing down a little bit, not getting quite as many shots up with guys like Paul George and Joel Embiid coming back, so that's going to be something we have to monitor because you definitely want to keep developing him. Trey Johnson did not play in this last week. Let's see, who else do we got here? Colin Murray Boyles didn't appear here. His role is kind of diminishing like a little bit more and more as they're going with Mamu for more things, and Scotty Barnes can kind of play like the big man on defense, if you would. Maluach still doesn't really get any burn, so it's not worth talking about him right now. Noah Senge doesn't get any burn, not really worth talking about. He looks, in the little bit we've seen of him, rough though. We knew he was going to be a project. Carter Bryant still in the same role that he was, plays at the end of quarters and shit like that. Yang Hansen does not look ready to play basketball, so it's like at least not NBA stuff. So I'm glad your boy isn't maybe, and I don't want to write him off. Hopefully he has a good rest of the season or whatever. I'm glad that I wasn't tripping too much as a scout though. I've talked with some other scouts about this as well, and there is a part of us where we're like, okay, like phew, like I thought all of us kind of fucked up a little bit with that one, but he's not ready to play right now. He's just not. Joan doesn't really play. Shout out Walter Clayton. Efficiency not great this week. Had a good game last night. Yakachonis got on the court, did he not? Yeah, he made his debut. We got to get him into game shape though. He's been out for a little bit. He's a guy I'm really looking forward to watching. Neat Clifford's always fun. Jace Richardson probably actually has solid numbers. Yeah, he just kind of plays more so in bum time, if you would. Shout out Noah Penda, becoming more of a rotation player for the Magic as well. We've been enjoying him. Anyone else we want to bring up? Raynaud gets some minutes here or there, but nothing all that crazy. Shout out the Bulls for putting Lachlan out on the court. I don't even have a picture of Lachlan, but he was out there. Why? I don't exactly know, but he was out there. All right, let's finish off with just the year stats. Con Knipple still leading overall. Cooper's catching him, though. Cooper's catching him, but to have this many rookies, y'all, averaging like 13 plus points, that's tough, man. This is a good rookie class. This is a really, really good rookie class. It's a long season yet to go. Don't worry about the efficiency and stuff too much. Very impressive. Ace Bailey, he kind of just keeps crawling up the leaderboard, man. So we're going to see where he ends up by the end of the year, because he's also going to consistently get opportunity as long as he stays healthy in Utah, and that's kind of a big thing, right? Like Trey won't always get the looks because of other guys on his team this year. Harper, it's hard to say with him, right? Like Coop, it depends on who's healthy on the team. They're going to keep feeding Khan, so he's obviously the leader for Rookie of the Year right now. Once guys get healthy for the Pelicans, if they ever get healthy again, where's Fears end up? Not so sure, right? Ryan Nembhard, though, he's entered the list now, so he's another guy that we have to watch now, and I think that's kind of interesting. I'm looking forward to watching more of him. I'll be curious when I go back and do more film later, what he ends up looking like. But regardless, I appreciate you guys for tuning into this. Let me know what rookies you want me to kind of dive into next week, and who's kind of been your favorite rookies to watch so far this season. We're 20 games in, very early in their career, but I'm still curious. But let's move on to the comments of the video. Alrighty, y'all, comments of the video coming from our redrafting of the 2029 rookie class, which one comment smartly said we should really call this class rankings. Thank you, CJ. You're definitely right, but this title would get more clicks, and that's the reason we do that. But I totally agree. But a lot of people saying like, hey, sponsors, like, hey, this is great. You saw the ad in this video as well, but yeah, it's not a sponsor. We have a partnership. They're advertising me a little bit. I'm advertising them. We're talking about Fan Daily. Go check out Fan Daily. Like, I think the dudes over there are really cool. They've been really friendly to me in the process, and they like the content that I was putting out. I think they have a really cool piece, and I'm curious about the technology behind it. I think it's really cool, so I hope you guys are going and signing up for their newsletters and stuff and making some custom newsletters for yourself so that you can get all the stats that you want and all of your favorite college players or whatever. Because look, if you like watching like the young players like this, like that's kind of a cool asset to have. But thank you guys for supporting the channel and being excited that stuff like that is on there. The channel's growing, and it's cool that you guys kind of get to see the small business start to grow in different ways. But as always, thank you guys very much. I appreciate you all, and we will talk later. Thanks so much, y'all. Bye.